Thank you for tuning in to the semifinal round of the Ontario Doubles Crokinole Championship, a Tier 1 National Crokinole Association event. We have an exciting matchup today. Our first team, something of a throwback, John Conrad and Tony Snyder. These two were the 2015 World Crokinole Doubles Champions. Up against them is a new powerhouse team-up. Andrew Hutchinson currently in the lead of the National Crokinole Association standings with Shawn Hagarty, who drains that first Open 20 in this race to 9 points. All these players extremely proficient in their 20s, so I suspect we'll see a few 20s races in this bout. Snyder, the first to miss, maybe leaving a backboard opportunity for Hagarty. Oh, going a little bit long, passing the chance on to Conrad. Up the right side, bouncing out far. Now Conrad and Snyder are down at 20 at this point in the round, but they do have the hammer, so not at a huge disadvantage. Hutchinson going for the touch on the outside, leaving two not super nice shots for Snyder. Looks like he's shooting for that one inside of the post. Leaves his shooter nicely posted. Hutchinson suggesting Hagarty deal with that one on the outside. That one in the 15 is going to be incredibly hard to get off, so good call. But there may be a double here for Conrad, which he is lining up for. And he gets it very nice. Now with 25 points on the board. Hutchinson and Hagarty will have to do the work of either demoting discs down so they can't build up more points, or a nice hide from Hutchinson. Gets a mistake out of Snyder, but Hagarty is left with a tough leave with that disc up against the post. Oh, that was close. Hagarty's face says it all. That would have been costly. But now with two discs on the board for Conrad and Snyder, they are currently tied in points overall once you include the 20s. So they do have a bit of work to do if they want to win the round, but Conrad and Snyder, oh, I was about to say they are still in this, but with that double, could be tough to come back from that now. We are over halfway through the bullets. Snyder most likely going for an angle in, maybe hoping for the 20. Oh, catches a post, not quite the right line. Hagarty to get the off through the post, very nice. Conrad only has that one to work with. He'll definitely be looking to angle in, nice. John Conrad. Beautiful shot, ties up the 20s cup, but if Hutchinson scores a 20 here, yep, very nice. We're down to the last few shots. It looks like this will be going to Hutchinson and Hagarty. Snyder able to bring play back in the middle. Now the most important thing for Hagarty and Hutch is not to set up their opponents with any super nice 20s, and Hagarty does just that, rolling away where Conrad doesn't have an easy 20. We're down to Hutchinson's last shot. As long as he stays on and doesn't leave a backboard, as well as getting it off, he should be good. Very nice. Snyder needs an off and a 20 here to tie the round. That's not going to be an easy shot. It's going to be something of a follow-through from that angle. Oh! So close! Just bounces out. Nonetheless, that leaves them 5 points short, which means Hutchinson and Hagarty will take the first 2 points of this race to 9. See some beautiful shots from both teams. That angle in was very nice from Conrad. Almost got them back in. This tournament is hosted by Crokinole Depot and the Varna Crokinole Club. They did a fantastic job running yet another great tournament. If you want to learn more about both these groups, make sure to check out the links in the description below. Tony here. Don't think he was going for the 20 there. They are up in the cup, playing against the hammer, but knowing these two and how they played their last match, very defensive. But Conrad, of course, going to capitalize on an opportunity like that. Nice shot, now up 2 in the cup. And with that miss from Hutchinson, Snyder will be content to play to the outside now. Now, again, they are playing against the hammer. Hutchinson and Hagarty will have last shot, but Hagarty has no options to bring play back to the middle. As it stands right now, it'll be up to Hutchinson to roll into the 15. The other issue is they have 2 discs out there, which means Snyder and Conrad will be able to extend play to the outside. Hutchinson loses a disc. That might not be the worst. Hagarty will still have to play to the outside on this round, but at least when Hutchinson rolls in, Conrad and Snyder will be forced to play to the middle as well. We will see where Conrad ends up. That's a nice spot. Hutchinson will probably be able to get in here. Oh, that was a good get in, but maybe a 20 here for Snyder. Oh, so close. Doesn't get it, but doesn't leave Hagarty with any super nice opportunities. Probably trying for that 20. Conrad now. The tables have turned. Now trying to hide from Hutchinson. I believe Hutchinson was looking at Conrad and saying, "Didn't you get the memo? You can't hide from the Hutch." Hutch gets that. And Snyder, oh, almost with a follow-through. He didn't need it, but that was almost gorgeous. Hagarty going for one of his own, but rolls away. Conrad, I think he's going to try it again. We'll see if he is able to hide from the Hutch. Comes in a little close to the pegs, but nonetheless, still up 2 20s. Hagarty and Hutchinson only have 20 points total on the board. We're down to the last shots. Unless Snyder drops a 20 for the opponent team, I think this all but seals it. Yeah, that's it. Shot inconsequential. Conrad and Snyder will be taking their first 2 points of the match. Hagarty just getting in a practice 20. See Conrad taking advantage of that first backboard right there, and that was about it. They played defense the rest of the round beautifully. Hutchinson opening up with a 20. Snyder lipping out. Hagarty has a few options. I don't think an angle in's there. Shakes his hand. He keeps play away from Conrad, so that's not a bad shot. And Conrad with a mistake. If Hutchinson can make this hurt with a 20, they will be in great standing for the rest of this round. Comes up short. Not an easy 20 opportunity for Snyder here. I think he was more interested in that double. He was able to get one off and demote the other, but they'll need a little bit more than that to come back in the round as Hagarty takes that out. Now tied on the board, but down at 20. Conrad and Snyder are under pressure to make something happen in this round. Hutchinson dealing with that further disc, staying between the posts. Both those are right nicely in the side. Snyder will have to shoot through the diagonal lanes to get it either. Able to hit the stick. Very nice. Hagarty coming in ever so slightly, but I don't think there's a 20 opportunity there. Not sure if Conrad's eyeing that up. A bit of discussion. If he sees a 20, that'd be impressive. Oh, he went for it, but now passes a backboard to Hutchinson. Be a gentle touch from Hutch here to nice. Drop the 20. Seems like he's a little nervous about that, the way it bounced, but nonetheless, they're up 2 in the cup now. Conrad and Snyder with a few discs on the board, but Hagarty will be able to keep play firmly to the outside. I don't think there's a nice angle in there, so... Or Conrad, yeah, he's going for that outside one to bring more play to the middle. Able to roll into the 10-15 line. Now, another reason this match is interesting is because Hutchinson and Conrad partnered together for the 2019 Ontario Doubles and took the championship title at that tournament. So this is kind of a battle between former teammates. And of course, you can tell from the banter between those two, they're also great friends and a friendly competition going on here, but a fierce competition nonetheless. Hagarty with a tough decision here. Now they are playing against a hammer, so they want to make sure there's not too many discs on the board, and Hagarty with a nice single takeout. I think Conrad was hoping for a double there, but that closer disc caught a post on its way out. Hutchinson might have a double of his own. Might have just been hoping for the single. That first one may have been too jammed up. And again, they don't need the double at this point. They have a strong advantage in the 20s cup. And as we come down to these last few shots, I think Hagarty and Hutchinson have all but sealed this. Yeah, 3 discs on the board. Conrad only has 1 shot left. Yep, that just about does it. Hutchinson and Hagarty will be taking another 2 points, bringing the score 4-2 now for Hutchinson and Hagarty. This coverage is brought to you by Tracey Boards, the official board builders for the World Crokinole Championships. If you are interested in buying your own crokinole board, go to traceyboards.com. Conrad leaves a backboard for Hutchinson, and if he can get this, they will be in great position. They have the hammer. Oh, so nice. Play firmly to the outside. Hagarty and Hutchinson now will be looking to continue that. Snyder with the miss. Hagarty makes it hurt with the 20. Now we know Hagarty's 20s game is immaculate. He formerly held the consecutive 20s record with 64 20s in a row. That has now been beaten, but still, that is just an insane number. Hutchinson keeping play between the posts. Their team up 2 20s. Snyder doing a good job keeping his on, but unable to get the off. And Hagarty content just to stick away where Conrad can't get a 20. Conrad trying to roll in from that outside one. Hutchinson content to only leave Snyder with one option. And Snyder loses his shooter again. Hagarty can make this sting if he scores another 20, which he does. Yeah, we're over halfway through the shots. Conrad and Snyder have a mountain to climb. Conrad goes for an angle in so close. But now a good 20 opportunity for Hutchinson, and he drains it. I believe that pretty much seals the round. Yeah, only 3 shots left. Shots inconsequential. Hutchinson and Hagarty will be taking another 2 points, bringing the score 6-2 now. Andrew Hutchinson right now is leading in the 2024-25 National Crokinole Association Tour standings. I believe before this tournament, he has a total of 220 points amongst his 5 best tournaments. See some beautiful 20s here from Hutchinson, showing why he's at the top of those standings. 6-2 now, 3 points away from that 9-point goalpost. The winner of this match will be going on to the finals match, the Ontario Doubles Crokinole Championship. Hutchinson scores that backboard 20, now up 2 20s in the cup. They are playing against the hammer with only a 1. Okay, still 220 advantage. We're back to this 20s race now. This will depend on who messes up first. Oh, Hutchinson leaves a backboard for Snyder. Taking his time and able to convert with the off. Very nice. Now tied up in the cup. This is an 8-shot match. This is one of the rounds in this match, I think the first one that we're really seeing the prowess on those open 20s. Conrad goes long. Oh, that stings. We'll see what Hutchinson does. Probably looking to just get play away from the center. Not quite able to do so, but that isn't an easy 20 opportunity for Snyder. We'll see what he's able to do, and oh, so nice. Shame on me for doubting Tony Snyder on that shot. And Hagarty going long. Conrad and Snyder taking a second to assess the situation. They do have hammer, so I'm curious to see if Conrad will go for a 20 here. That's certainly not a gimme. He could also roll away, and we know Conrad's defensive strategy is fantastic. Oh, he did try to roll, but he wasn't able to get the shooter off. Still not a bad situation for Conrad and Snyder, but they will be looking to clean up or a hide. Oh, that was the shot they needed. I think Snyder would have liked the double, but now with 1 in a lower region, it will be easier for Conrad and Snyder to win this round. Pressure is now on Hutchinson and Hagarty. With 3 shots left for each team, Hutchinson with not much choice than to stick in the 10 there. Looks like Snyder's going for that 1 in the 15. And, oh, that is a nasty spot. And Hagarty has to shoot for that, but I don't think he has an off for that black disc because it's so nicely posted. That is huge for Conrad and Snyder. They will, at this point, most likely be taking the round. Even if Hutch can get a 20, he might be hunting for a double here. I don't know what the answer is. Yeah, I think he either wanted the follow through with that off. I think that's what he was going for, but nonetheless, Snyder just needs an off here, and they will have won this round. There it is. They win it by 10 points. Now going up on the scoreboard, 6-4, still in favor for Hutchinson and Hagarty. But Snyder and Conrad doing a great job capitalizing on mistakes and making fantastic shots like that one. Conrad to open up. Hutchinson and Hagarty will have hammer, and Conrad goes long. Bit of a decision for Hutchinson. I don't think a follow-through is easy. I think he wanted to roll away a bit more than that, but this isn't a gimme opportunity for Snyder. Pushes for it, a little bit off, but that was close. We will see what Hagarty does with this now. Hagarty with a nice roll that's almost perfectly between the posts. Doesn't leave Conrad with any easy. Oh my lord! Every time I say that's not easy, they drain it. Beautiful shot from Conrad, now up 1 in the 20. They are still against the hammer, and Hutchinson equalizes out that 20s difference. We are now back to this 20s race. Snyder finding his range now. This could come down to who misses first. Conrad goes for a 20, but passes the backboard opportunity back to Hutchinson for yet another chance to balance out the 20s cup. Yeah, Conrad knows that was a big mistake. We are right back to it again. Snyder going long. I'm not sure if there's a touch 20 opportunity. It doesn't look like that's what Hagarty's going for. Nice roll away. Conrad will have to angle in, or Hutchinson will most likely try to hide on Snyder. He does get it in. That's a nice shot. Hutchinson could go for a 20 here, but they really don't need it. There's been a lot of aggressive battles around the center. Both teams making great shots, so I'm not sure they want to stick around there. That's nice. Right in front of the post. Not an easy off for Snyder. Now, at this stage in the game, I don't know if he goes for a bounce back 20. It looks like that's what he wanted. Didn't quite get it, and now Hutchinson and Hagarty about to have 2 discs on the board. Conrad and Snyder need something big here. Conrad hunting for that follow through, a little bit off to the left, but Hutchinson with a tricky leave. He might just go for the touch here, because if he tries to slam that through, he's most likely just going to lose his own. Yeah, loses his own. Still not the worst spot, but it'll be up to them on their final shot to get one of those discs demoted. Oh! An unfortunate misfire out of Snyder. If Hagarty can get this off, they'll be in great position. 2 discs on the board. Yeah, this round is just about over unless Conrad or Snyder can get a 20. Even then, yeah, this is tough. Hutchinson really just needs to make sure he gets the off and keep his on. Even then, not much Snyder can do here at this point. Looks like Snyder's going for that 1 in the 15. Even if he gets a 20 off that, yeah, just gets in the 10. Looks like they're already winning on the board. Hagarty with the takeoff, now going up 8-4 on the scoreboard for Hutchinson and Hagarty. See that beautiful follow through from Conrad, but it was that later mistake that got Hutchinson and Hagarty caught up in the cup. We are into what could be the final round. Lots of pressure on Conrad and Snyder, as Hutchinson and Hagarty just need a tie to get to the 9-point goalpost and to move on to the finals match. Conrad taking his time here. He knows how important this shot is. Gets a 20 with the off. Now up 2 in the cup. Some pressure on Hutchinson. Yeah, unfortunate miss. Conrad and Snyder now up in the cup with hammer. And Snyder making it hurt even more with a nice touch 20. Hagarty now going long. Yep, now Conrad's going to play to the outside. They've got a firm 20s advantage. They don't need to go for those 20s. It'll be on Hutchinson and Hagarty. I think Hutch was trying to catch a post. Oh, man. Snyder showing Hutchinson how it's done. That's how you get a 20 off a post. That was a beautiful shot. Hagarty with an open 20, but it looks like Conrad's going to take the famous shot named after him. Yeah, it leaves Hutchinson with little to no chance of getting a 20 of his own here. Yeah, hoping for some action off the post. A little bit of chuckle amongst the players there. Oh, Snyder going for a follow-through. This is a good chance for Hagarty to get caught up. Hutchinson pointing out, yeah, up the right line is definitely the way to go on the shot. We'll see once he moves if he converts, and he does. Closing the gap ever so slightly. Conrad taking a second to assess the situation. I mean, the open 20 would be nice, but we know with the way Conrad plays, he may not go for it. He may just look to make play miserable for the opponent team. And he does just that between the posts. Not sure. I think Hutchinson was hoping for a hide there. That's definitely not bad. And he gets the mistake he wanted out of Snyder. If Hagarty can make a 20 here, they'll be back in it, but comes up short. Conrad has a few options. I think he can stay to the outside better from that disc closer to him. And I think the rollaway would be difficult off that one in the 15. Yep, going for that closer disc. Oh, I don't know if he meant to go for that 20, but now Hutchinson set up to tie it up in the cup. Oh, doesn't get it. Snyder now. Looks like he's hesitant to go for that one between the posts. It's a very tough angle for him. Be taking out this one firmly in the 15, rolling away. It is game time now. Hagarty needs an off and a 20 to put any significant pressure on Conrad. Oh, rolls out. He did get the off, but I think that one in the 15 is touching the line. So that's a 10. So Conrad's already won the round. Doesn't need to shoot. Players realizing that, he opts the gutter. Now 8-6, Conrad and Snyder taking that last round. Still pressure on them as Hutchinson and Hagarty are 1 point away from winning, but that beautiful off the post 20 from Snyder. That was fantastic. Snyder coming up just short. This should be a backboard opportunity for Hagarty, and he drains it right off the bat. Hammer advantage up at 20. Hutchinson may also have an opportunity here. Being up 220s off the bat would be a great advantage to start off with. Very nice. Doesn't get the off, but still not a bad position to be in. Snyder finding his range. There is a 120 discrepancy as it stands. Now, Hutchinson and Hagarty, the way that Conrad and Snyder have been draining 20s, may be well served to keep it away from the middle, but also know they're sharpshooters, so we'll see how this round plays out. Oh, you can see from Hutch's face, he's not super happy from that one. It's not a gimme 20 opportunity. I have said that before about Snyder, though, so we'll see what he does. Oh, a little bit off. Now Hagarty can just extend play to the outside. That's a beautiful spot. That post is right in the way of an easy angle in for Conrad. I think technically there's a very thin slice, but that is incredibly tough to do. Conrad just bumps that one up so that Hutchinson can't hide on Snyder. Snyder now definitely going for that one in the 15. Taking his time. He knows what this shot means. Oh! Leaves a backboard for Hagarty. Now back with a 220 advantage. Conrad can angle in from this one. And just lips a little bit too strong. Hutchinson taking this one from the inside. This is also a thin lane, and he almost gets a 20 off of it. That would have been a crazy advantage to have. But still, nothing easy here for Snyder yet again. I think he was hoping for that follow-through. We're down to 3 shots left for Conrad and Snyder. They are still in this, but they have a lot to do with only 3 shots left. I figure he's hoping for something off the post here. Never a gimme. Oh, and he doesn't get the off to go with it either. That might all but seal this round. Oh, Snyder doesn't get the 20, and that pretty much does it. I don't think they're technically mathematically... Yeah, they are mathematically out of this. That's it. Hutchinson and Hagarty are moving on to the finals round of the Ontario Doubles Crokinole Championship. That was a fantastic match. Great work from both teams, but Hagarty and Hutchinson were the ones to come out on top. We see some final highlight shots from them. Fantastic match, guys. Make sure you stay tuned because the finals match will be coming out very shortly, and make sure you tune in also for the LC3 Fall Crokinole Invitational, a Tier 3 Singles National Crokinole Association event. If you like this video, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to stay tuned in to the Crokinole universe. My name is Garret Tracey, and make it a great day.